And again, we've got we've got maxed out credits. We have no need for loot anymore. If we want it, we get it.
There's something. This shouldn't be here.
That
What should be here?
Grass.
Is that grass?
A form of foliage, I guess. We know that quite a bit of stuff can survive in extreme environments, palladium. So I wouldn't be surprised if... No. Okay, I'm pretty sure it said there wasn't any, like, animal life or such. The plant life could, I guess, adapt to such an environment, or not adapt, develop in such an environment. Oop.
Also, I think I'm gonna check the chat, Captain.
Go.
It's Detroit grass. It can survive anything.
Okay, we should keep an eye out for RoboCop then. Alright, what do we have in here as our helmet once again just phases out of reality?
Thank you, thank you for the mental image of the GIF discovering RoboCop.
Great. Rachni. Yeah. Okay, oh, hello there in the background. They overheated my stuff. But it's stuck behind, and there's okay. Would have been funny if they were unable to get out of that. Okay, I will literally melt the barrel of my gun, blowing you idiots to hell. There we go. Lift you up and smack you down.
Ooh. That looks painful.
Yep.
You've eliminated the threats at this facility. Continue to one of the other nearby labs.
For people, I think the captain did not do this. You made him levitate upside down. And he spread his legs due to... Yeah, you shot him in the groin with a high-powered shotgun round. With incendiary ammo?
Lockdown active. Achilles protocol engaged. Okay, so there is... Oh, hello there. Shipping manifest to Gromar Orbital Station. MSV sticks. Of course, they're going to stick with the fucking Hades theme then. 7 containers of Medigel. Source, Port Hanshan, Novaria. Destination, Sainu Spaceport, Skeliston. 3 flat pack animal pans with shield generator. 24 crates of freeze-dried animal feeds, omnivorous. 51 crates of Alliance standard rations. Source, Discovery Spaceport Horizon. Destination, Sainu Spaceport. 1 container of medical samples registered at Biohazard. 1 cryogenic freezer containing 12 Varen. Source, Exogeny Corporation. Experimental Medical Division. Destination, Orbital Station Fel Prime. Addendum. Transporting the subjects proved less taxing than clearing Gromar customs. Officer Petronius was suspicious, but Officer Lagarde proved more pliable. Recommend actions to... probably to silence them or something. Okay.
That looks like an oversight from the developers.
That might have been cut. That might have been cut content ended by one of the mods. Yep. We keep locking our people out. Ugh. Okay. Well, that's 1 place down. more to go. And, well, seeing as the theme, there's probably 3. Yeah, research facility, research facility. Okay. 1 head dead, 2 to go. No, that's definitely an acid rainstorm coming in. So, I'd rather not check how resistant to corrosives the Mako is.
Did anyone bring umbrellas?
Speaking of, I think I've... Oh, go ahead.
No, I forgot mine back in the Normandy.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but between getting an acid or a base solution on your skin, you'd probably want the acid, because even though a base solution, as in the opposite of acidic, not not a standard solution, yeah. With acidic solutions, you at least know it's there and all that. With a base solution, you might not even notice, as it is, well, slowly just breaking your cells apart on the inside. There we go. Oh, hello. Goodbye. You might be invulnerable, but I can still fuck you around. Oh, hello, Biotic.
I gotta be more careful.
Yep. Okay, we were knocked on our ass there. You think you're funny doing that? Yeah, just... become one with the wall. Oh, hello.
Oh, there you go, there.
Okay, and... Are these Thorian creep? Yeah, these are Thorian creepers. Okay. Here we...
Fucking how did they... That one slid.
There we go. There was no sign of Kahoku among the creeper corpses. He must be at one of the other labs in the area.
I wonder what monstrosity Cerberus has been cooking up at the next base.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
what's
it's clear
with
that-
you and groin shots?
Okay, center mass is the easiest to aim for. It just so happens that the groin is in that region. Okay, it is clear that these bases have lower areas, but I'm guessing that lockdown protocol is basically just welded the place shut.
Yeah. Also, look up to what the planets, or whatever that's in the sky. Does it look like it has a hole?
It definitely has a dark spot.
It kind of looks like an eyeball or something.
It might be one of those basaltic rock seas we've heard a few times about.
Okay, so
As
so
in
it's not the
figurative
Eye of
seas.
Morgoth.
No.
For people wondering, Morgoth was the big bad one before Sauron in Lord of the Rings.
If I remember correctly, Sauron is basically a fragment of that one. Or what, an apprentice?
No, he's a different being, but he ended up joining him.
Okay.
Basically, he was a... How to
Uranium.
compare them? You could compare him to Lucifer.
Okay.
Like he was a one of the, I think it was Valar, but he ended up joining Morgoth due to pride and all that. I think I forgot the most things there, but yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot
Nobody-
more to the Lord of the Rings settings than the movie show.
Yeah. And I don't know if this has been I don't think that's been a Eye of Morgoth. That was more of a joke.
Oh, that just barely missed. Oh, it's already destroyed. Okay, I think one of the reasons people, or at least fans, or hardcore fans of Tolkien dislike the movies, is that it doesn't go enough into everything and such. But on the other hand, if they did, it'd probably be more like a 10 movie series instead of just 3.
What did I miss?
Talk of Tolkien. There are a few children's toys and some ragged clothes stuffed inside the top of this monument, along with a protean data disk. Okay? Like, did some excavation team bring their kid along or something? So who would want to do excavations on the acid planets? Actually, the hippies probably would, but it's not that kind of acids.
What the heck?
I'm reminded of the one Star Trek episode of the original series where it was like a bunch of hippies screamed Herbert and hijacked the shuttle to go to this so-called paradise planet where it turns out the fucking grass was killing them.
Well, if they had to choose one way to go out, that probably would have been it then. Okay, but just not that kind of quote-unquote grass. Great, even more bugs. Okay, you jackasses. Get punted across the room. Really? You were using a sniper rifle? There, just get molten. Ah, damn it.
Medic!
There we... Oop. Actually, just for you, there. That actually didn't do that much. What was it again? I should get another one between the legs. Okay. Bugs.
So many geldings.
And... yeah.
There he is.
Perimeter secured.
Yes, ma'am.
There we go.
Oh God, it's Admiral Kahoku.
You check for a pulse but find none. Admiral Kahoku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creatures he was sealed in with, there are no signs of trauma on his corpse. The needle marks on his arm suggest a different means of execution.
Cerberus must have tracked him down.
One last stop to make, Commander. We owe Kahoku that much.
Yeah. Okay. We've dealt with the heads, or at least the heads that we know of. Time to go after the body. Okay. Actually, do we... yeah, we have some skill points to get. Let's see. Auto level, Master First Aid, Advanced Lifts, Master Sabotage. Okay. Yep. Once we get the next level with him, we'll max that out. That should give us 2 people we can bring along for tech stuff. Nothing there. And of course, she maxes out assaults. Yeah, the shotguns and such are first.
Dear. Also, go grab something. Rom, you know what to do.
Take all.
Aye, aye. Hey, Captain, here's a grenade. The pin's missing, so try not to... so hold on to it real hard.
Rom?
Yep.
I'm still in my chair. Oh, bloody.
Let's see. Hades' dogs. Cerberus has been conducting illegal genetic research. You found Kahoku dead in one of their bases, and now you are the only one who can stop them. Okay, but where do we go to stop them then? Because we don't really have any leads, I think. So I do get the feeling we're going to get pointed to the other star system in this Cluster, yeah, that's the word. Ugh. For some reason I just absolutely blank on words that should be obvious at times. So I haven't done a quick save in a while, and well, this is probably not. Yeah, it's not big enough for a thresher.
And that happens to everyone, Captain.
Apparently, Durban might be a bit later. His brother's computer is. Well, it still works. He's just not moving out of the computer.
Of course. All right. Also, do gotta love that in 2 universes, the way to hack stuff just basically boils down to Frogger, huh? Oop.
Yeah.
I cornered myself there. There we go. Gel that. Take the rest. Okay. Yeah, we have all 3. We dealt with all 3 facilities here, so... Okay, no contacts. Okay, so I'm guessing... Yeah, we have been to the Amazon system. There we go, okay. I knew that there was one mission where one of these gets revealed just so far down that you don't actually see it, but here it is. Columbia.
Yep.
Okay. If it hadn't been for that marker there, I probably would have missed it if we'd gone outside, if we'd left the system or zoomed out. Gromar. Alright, yeah, we found the manifest. Okay, that's how we traced it down to here. Gromar is a rocky terrestrial world with a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The frozen surface is mainly composed of copper with deposits of calcium. Prior to the Alliance's expansion into the Voyager cluster, Gromar hosted 1/2 of a Turian interferometric telescope array. Connected with a similar telescope in the Attican Beta cluster by an extensive chain of FTL conbuys, the two functioned as a single virtual lens with an effective aperture equal to the thousands of light years between them. The Turians used this to chart determinist systems with great accuracy. Okay, I have absolutely no clue how that would work.
And
actual thing they're trying to do nowadays.
And see if they can nail that one dude from a few systems away.
Okay, this time it was you talking over another here. We're talking with another.
I was talking, the Romans started talking as well. But yeah, it's a real thing, Captain. They all have been trying. I think they're all actually doing this in real life now, on a smaller scale.
Okay. So basically trying to triangulate stuff or something?
Yeah, something like that. I
So
forgot
that
a lot of details. I forgot a lot of details when it was a while ago.
Let's see. Orbital period of about 116 years. A day of 30. Very low atmosphere, very low temperature, and low gravity as well. We're still going to survey it. Scans of the planet revealed a derelict space station in late stages of orbital decay. A small team was able to recover some items of interest, among them a League of One medallion. Another one, okay. Let's see, anything of interest in this belt? Nope. Okay. Antaheter. Antaheter is an unusually large ice world with a core of silicate rock and light metals, and a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The crust is mainly composed of water ice. Antaheter's ice sheets show obvious signs of large-scale fracture and refreezing, centered on a massive crater near the South Pole. A recent extranet meme suggests that a Protean ship crashed through the crust of the planet before the collapse of their empire, and might still be recovered from the planetary core. This is purportedly the source of the planet's unusually high mass. Careful mapping of Antaheter's gravity field by orbiting satellites has proved that the planetary core is entirely normal. Okay.
Imagine how fucking weird it would be to just... You live at this planet for some fucking reason. You dig, like, a giant hole for some reason, and you find the remains of a spaceship, like, behind your backyard.
Basically the starting plot of, like, half of the modern day sci-fi stuff genre.
Probably, yeah.
Let's see, there's an orbital period of about 5 years. A day is 56 hours long, practically no atmosphere, and extremely low temperature. And we find some samarium. Okay. Does that count as a heavy metal, or whichever the ones we needed again? Clogia?
Put into a CD player. Like a radio or something.
Let's see. Clogia is a hothouse terrestrial world with a dense atmosphere of nitrogen and sulfur dioxide. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of iron with deposits of gold. The core of Clogia is very hot and tectonically active. Volcanic eruptions are common and outgassing continues to add to the density of the atmosphere. The largest active volcano has a caldera nearly 100 kilometers in diameter. That's just the spewing part, not just the entire, width of the thing itself. Okay. And its basalt floods have covered an area roughly the size of the Earth continent of Australia. Ah yes, the one way in which Australia could be even more dangerous.
Bloody heck, and...
Oh, it goes around real fast.
This is probably the only planet we've seen that they said it composed mainly of iron and deposits of gold. There must be a lot of gold. Actually, when you look at it, it looks rather...
I don't think that's all gold. That's probably more just all the toxic gases being spewed out. Let's see, 0.3 year round trip. A day is almost double the length of an Earth day. 18 atmosphere, 312 average temperature, but only a gravity of 1.1. Huh. Okay, anything of interest in this belt? Not at all. Nepheron. Nepheron is a barren volcanic terrestrial world with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium with deposits of magnesium. Aside from displays of geological beauty, including many spectacular volcanoes, this barren world is of little interest. Entries relating to Nepheron in the astronomical database are sparse. Okay, which again makes it a perfect spot for Black Ops stuff. Though, Cerberus was able to kidnap a fucking admiral without anyone seemingly noticing, so I wouldn't be surprised if they have ways of doctoring the records to make the places where their bases are look a lot less interesting. And I'll check the data of the planet once we come back up. Accept squads. I guess we are sort of Cerberus hunting down another Cerberus, and 3 humans hunting a human-headed organization. As in, headed by humans, not that the organization has human heads, though it's a supremacist group of sorts, or...
A human supremacist group, so yeah, they are humans. And also, thank you for making me imagine Cerberus, but with 3 human heads instead.
I think that game Dante's Inferno does that, though how quote-unquote human those heads could be called is heavily up for debate.
Oh, I remember. I know which one you mean. I have almost forgotten that.
Okay. I think I remember that the game is actually pretty good for a God of War like. It's just that whoever did the PR for that hopefully does not work in PR anymore. Or the marketing.
Yeah, They were a little bit too hard with it.
Yeah.
Still good game though, I have it.
Okay. I think I've only seen someone play through it.
Yeah, I wasn't the one playing, a friend was. I did try to play it a little bit, but I kind of gave up.
Now then...
And I think it would be a game that's difficult to stream.
Yeah, because it would require so much censoring. So unless there'd be a modern re-release of it with a censorship option, which I think would probably go against what the developers would have wanted with it. Yeah, unlikely that we'll stream it.
Here's the technically would not break YouTube rules. Problem is, like Jennifer said it before, the AI they use doesn't understand context.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a gamble if it go after your video or not.
Let's see, an ID tag. The Cerberus soldier had an identification tag for Captain Varsith, one of the Solarian soldiers responsible for capturing the League of One. It's unclear how he came into possession of this relic. They look like they just went out the fucking plank on the planet and just died on the spot.
They walk the plank.
No, that's that dumb trend that people did a while back of just laying across or on top of dumb shit.
Oh. Oh, that one. Yeah, there's one falling off the cliff now. I'm clicking the soundboard.
Yep. Okay, that might have been a bit of an overreaction on that crate. Was it fucking loaded with springs or something? And that would just falls apart. Now that I think about it, if I were to ever get one of those, what was it called again? Kit bashes or something else? Those unofficial Lego sets and such. I would probably want one for the Alliance shuttle as well. Okay.
All personnel, intruder alert. Prepare for security lockdown. Repeat, hostile forces have breached the perimeter. All units respond. Research personnel, lock all terminals and destroy all data below classification level Epsilon.
We have to hurry.
Okay, I'm not seeing a timer. Go, restore my shields. Yeah, the only thing you people are going to contain any further is a bunch of corpses. Okay, now I'm just bullying that. How the... Never mind how you got up there. Apparently Cerberus has been working on anti-gravity stuff. Actually, there already is anti-gravity stuff. It's called Mass Effect. Okay.
Containment unit scrambled.
Damn it. Okay, someone else got a shut off. Shepard, there we go. Okay, fuck you. You idiots, get back in here. How? Never mind. Oh, high explosives X. Okay, they're higher explosive rounds.
Are we sure that one's dead?
If they're not, they're probably wishing they are. Hello, and goodbye.
Initiate protocol.
No, you don't.
Control F4.
The terminal screen is filled with warnings. Achilles protocol engaged. The optical database is almost done flashing itself. Quickly you copy as many files as you can to your heart suit's internal computer. Its memory wiped, the system shuts down. The files are sure to be encrypted, but you've got time to crack them. Okay. As our camera is just smeared with the blood of the last idiot we shot.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Let's see. There's like... people want to read the chats.
Let's see. Aurora, what is going on? We raided an illegal Black Ops base. And then again... Technically, Black... It depends on if someone is willing to shield them from consequences, but... Black Ops sites are, I believe, by definition, always pretty much illegal. Let's see, meant all the weird behaviors. That's just physics jank and, well, fucking around with gravity.
Yeah, I think that's what I figured that's what Aurora wanted to know about the strange
Shenanigans.
Yes.
Oop, and finally we managed to get this thing on its back, and immediately it flips back. Okay. Let's go search some debris, and then we are done with Cerberus. Or we are already done with Cerberus. We'll be done with this planet as well. Okay. You know the funny thing about falsifying records about something to make it look so much more dangerous than it actually is, or making it look a lot more boring than it actually is? Typically, at least, typically someone is going to come looking all the same, just to make just if it's one of the places that you've hyped up as extremely dangerous in the reports, there's going to be at least one idiot at some point who's going to go, I'm going to try that shit. And yeah, for the boring ones, yeah, someone's going to double check those at some point. Also, nice looking fighter. Yep. There we go. A bit disappointing. So yeah, this is an Alliance fighter. Alright. Off of this rock.
Wait, there was something else on the planet.
We pretty sure we covered all the spots there already.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Right, and we only have your words on that. Plus, well, we only have your word that you're actually working for the Shadow Broker. For all we know, you could just be working for Cerberus. So...
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
Also, I'm pretty sure this was not in the original game.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. But no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
Actually, now that I think about it, this might actually be in the original game as well, so I was probably wrong there.
Yeah, this wasn't the Yeah, this conversation is in the original.
Okay, just...
What are you gonna do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
Yeah, you see the problem with this is your deal was with Kahoku, and Kahoku is dead, so your deal is
My
off.
loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Plus, what would we get in return? Let's see.
You had the option to ask what you will get in return.
Let's see. Yeah. Neferon has an orbital period of 0.8 years, a day of about 56 hours, 0.7 atmosphere, high but pretty survivable temperature, and pretty good, almost land again, pretty good gravity.
Yeah, land again for double check if you did miss something or not.
Okay.
It looks like you missed something.
Let's just pick those out of randomness more than anything. Okay, we started here. Got that.
Yes.
The crashed fighter, the underground facility, and the Cerberus commando. So yeah, we did find everything. Or there might be minerals. Not going to hunt those.
So the exclamation mark is supposed to look like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to turn into an X.
Now it's important for a quest, even if the quest has been finished. Okay. And that only leaves Vermeer and bring down the sky. So yeah, let's get over here.
Let's go ahead and deal with that whole thing about an asteroid that was supposed to hit about an hour ago, 2 to 3 months ago.
Yeah. This entire system has just been experiencing a dilated time effect where it just slows down. It has slowed down compared to everything else. Asteroid X57. X57 is a metallic asteroid originally located at the trailing Lagrange point of the gas giant Bohr. With the increased development on Terra Nova, a new orbital port facility was necessary. Due to a shortage of funding, it was decided to mine out X57, using the recovered resources to finish out the interior for habitation. The asteroid was decelerated from Bohr's orbit. Its Borbit, you could say, using fusion torches, allowing it to fall into the orbit of Terra Nova. Recently, communications with the engineering team on X57 have been lost. The fusion torches have reignited, and the asteroid is accelerating towards Terra Nova. Okay, once we head down for this, there is of course no heading back because the orbital impacts. Okay. Let's deviate. Let's give Tally a rest. They've been with us for basically every excursion. Because I presume that these two would have some things to say.
I think every character has something to say.
Fusion torches propelling asteroid X57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 1 hour. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? Haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
Okay. Yep, and we have an actual timer. So, let's check that out some other time. Let's focus on these things first.
First, let's prevent the end of the world. Again.
Okay, lots of red dots. Or diamonds. Oh. Suddenly turrets. Yep, and a level, thank you. Oop, missed. There we go. Nope. Nope. That one did hit though, and that one as well. They still managed to stylishly dodge one of them. Okay, for a sec, I was just about to say this one gets stuck or something, but no. Okay, smart to keep the shields up, or the shielding up, when a target isn't in range. And yeah, let's go shut this thing off. Okay, enter. Okay. No time for niceties.
Hey, look,
And
Batarian.
of course.
Batarians.
Harak! Check! Check!
Down, boy. Down into hell.
Release the Baron!
It was stuck in the fucking wall. Oop. Down, boy.
Good boy.
There we go. Gotta love explosive shells because you can just shoot near them. Okay. Grenades are also was good. Nothing of importance with the torch here, though, so... Okay, you might want to pull up your pants and keep running, Shepard. There we go. Just override that.
Thruster Alpha.
I'm reading that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything, I've
gotta go. Good luck.
Gee, why ever would Batarians want millions of humans dead, huh?
I wonder.
And also, Shepard doesn't have pants. Just a full suit.
Yep.
Hey.
Oh God.
Just annoyed look.
Are you hurt?
Takes more than one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... well... guess I'm not much of a soldier.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You turned mining charges into fucking landmines.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
Okay.
I'll look for them, but the torches have to be my priority.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova is more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Okay, technically we don't really have much time for this, but...
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
It'd be funny if we had Tally and he, like...
Death
he just
glares through
commented
the
on
visor. Tally up on the Normandy just randomly sneezing for no reason, and she immediately does a full health scan of herself.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie, don't do anything stupid.
She's going to do something
You better
stupid.
find a good place to hide. If the Batarians come back and find you...
Yeah, I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck, Shepard.
I will say this. I'm glad Shepard had a shielding thing, since that was actually a good shot, otherwise.
Yeah. Okay. Right next to this damn thing. Okay. Is this supposed to... Okay, it's further away, huh. Is it up on the top? Okay. Yep. The zone height or something?
Thank you. I did indeed sneeze. I just turned completely around to sneeze, so I don't sneeze into the damn mic. I think it would be louder if I hadn't done that.
Probably, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. During streams, when I need to sneeze, I will always turn away from the microphone.
Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing...
Is this the one with... Yes, this is the one with the blasting caps. Oop. Also, who the hell installed these turrets? Did the miners do that for piracy protection? Felt a lot of good that did then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably... yeah.
Just in case. Okay. Oop.
Area secure.
Yeah, we're not getting in through here. Okay, so... Oop. So, yeah, the big ones aren't just where they are. There we go. Yep. Not that way. The most dangerous game of hot and cold, huh?
Yeah.
I missed. There we go. There you go. Okay, would have been funny if that one would have blown up there. Okay, disarm these things. Okay, and get in here. We lost about 12 minutes so far.
Perimeter breach! Send the drones in!
How about no? Yep. Too late. Oh, okay.
Oh. Something happened to that model.
Okay, disable this thing. There we go.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot,
fuck.
please! No!
Well,
someone had goo on their hands.
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again.
Sorry.
Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
Great.
Ready.
Okay, in the meantime, they just killed off whoever was left. No, looks like those... looks like the trio got killed. Or blown up, rather. Didn't really got time, but... Well... Thought I could just Omni-gel it, but... Okay. A quarter of time about gone.
Why do the Paterans hate humans so much?
Okay.
Because we are playing in their quote-unquote background or backyard.
Okay, so what happened is after humanity made first contact, when dealing with the council gave them this chunk of like the galaxy for them to have, but that chunk of galaxy was basically supposedly taken by the Batarians first. They didn't have anybody there, it's just that they claimed that land, that kind of land. And the Batarians got so pissed of it, they closed off their embassy and have been creating raids on humanity because they see themselves as better than, well, humans.
So the standard supremacist bullshit. We came here first, we deserve it, even though we're not actually using it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I recognize that. So they are just...
Yeah, plus, honestly, the Citadel was just sick of them.
Yeah. Also, fun fact about Batarians. They actually had a slightly different look before Bring Down the Sky.
Yep.
Oh.
I'll pass it to you on the chat. But because they didn't have like any Batarian character showing up in the original, and only showing up in like this specific DLC, they instead had a different profile picture.
Okay, I knew that, but I forgot what they originally looked like.
And after they pretty much made the what are you gonna say?
That kind of looks. Yeah, they kind of derpy, but also in a way snobbish, but not really like a supremacist. More like someone you may find as a lawyer or something.
Yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, after Bring Down the Sky came out and they had an actual model for the Batarians, they used that instead.
Okay. You accidentally shot the guy's dog. Get in here, you idiots.
You didn't just shoot his dog, you didn't just shoot the dog, you fucking liquefied it.
Yep. Thank you, Caden.
Guess Fido's going on one last flight.
Got that one with the explosive can. Okay. Honestly speaking, I'm guessing the timer is more to when it is, well, when a collision is completely and utterly unavoidable, no matter what else would happen. Because if it were to hit in that time, yeah, we'd already be burning up in atmosphere or something. Okay, turn this thing off.
We've got control of thruster gamma. That's all of them. Let's give this rock a kick in the ass.
Okay.
There's a joke about fucking Gundam I can make, but we haven't seen it. Oh, right, and also in French, Batarians are called Boutarians because the specific French word that would technically start the name Batarians, Batard,
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
it means bastard in French.
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
Right, after you try to basically pull a fucking prehistoric impact on a planet.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
Just gun him down. Right, you ever heard of Nuremberg? And how many people claimed just following orders there?
Actually, wait, stop. No, you can actually talk to him, continue to talk to him a bit, and then attack him. So keep going for a second.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are going to die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Okay, then pick, I think, the upper one.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
Okay, now the left. I think he gives you something.
So why do you
Or
listen to
tells-
him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Bollock wants you dead. And what Bollock wants, Bollock gets. I can't change that.
Well,
And now I think we